Yo guys, it's JD here again, back for another video. Fusion and the Granolah arc. But first, the Granolah arc has been really good this far. We have seen a great introduction to Granolah, the most skilled bounty hunter in Universe 7, Goku and Vegeta furthering their training with Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's what was his Hakai training, which has now led to a new form, Ultra Ego, pushing their limits, and new introductions to characters such as the Heaters, Monaito, Oatmeal, and who knows what else. And then interesting abilities, Granolah's fighting style, and Vegeta's new form, Ultra Ego. A lot of great things have happened this arc, with some small criticisms here and there. However, based on the recent chapters with 75, Ultra Ego Vegeta was seemingly defeated, or at least he suffered enough damage to where he may need assistance from Son Goku, who is now healed and up and about thanks to his God healing. Against Granolah, who now sports a second red eye and appears even more powerful than before. Thanks to DBS Hype, we now have spoilers for chapter 76 from the V-Jump. Quote, all of them are giving their all in this fight against Granolah. What will happen to Goku and Vegeta? Now, this doesn't give too much, but it does seem to confirm a combined effort between Goku and Vegeta against Granolah. Now, with two deadly red eyes, which is a reference to Kentoki if you didn't know, Granolah is now far stronger than UE Vegeta in his current state. And even if they recover the Sensu Bean, which I think may have been destroyed, either for Goku or Vegeta, one or both of them will probably not stand a chance against Granolah with his newfound awakened latent potential. It may be possible his second red eye could actually do more than just, increase his visual acuity or visual prowess. Granolah, I might add, still continues to reveal new and familiar techniques based off the wish. He's done the Kai, what appears to be 6 times. He's done Moro's move, the barrier move, which could be Moro or 17. He's done the clone move that he used against Goku, and then a move similar to instant transmission, which we still don't know the true nature of. What else does he still have? Does he have Ultra Instinct? We'll find out as these chapters continue to come out. So with that said, I believe fusion may happen sooner than we realize. Personally, I want to just get this out of the way. I didn't expect fusion this soon if it's going to happen. Me and another YouTuber named Imish, we thought it would be possible or cool to see Granolah, who, as we have said, has seemingly familiar techniques as based off the wish logic. It would be really cool to see Granolah use Vegeta's Force Spirit Fission to then separate Goku and Vegeta if they happen to have fused, to show that, again, fusion shouldn't solve everything in every arc, and that there are interesting enemies and antagonists that Goku and Vegeta will face who are kind of immune to fusion. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Gogeta may be coming to battle Granolah, or what lies ahead of this climatic battle between the strongest in the universe. The question is, though, will this new Gogeta have the God techniques? By that I mean Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. Will Gogeta switch between those mind states if he has them? Because as we know, Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego are deeply rooted in Buddhist Taoist states of mind and meditation rooted in emptiness. That is their inspiration for martial arts philosophy. Or will he combine the powers of them both, which I definitely don't want to see. We'll try to answer that in this video. Well, it's difficult to say, but we do know in the Super Dragon Ball Heroes promotional anime, which is geared towards fan, expectations, fan hype, giving beloved forms and powers to favorite characters from, the movies and especially the fusions. We have seen crazy things happen. For example, Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Adult Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta with the Kaioken, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegeta, and recently announced due to the leaks, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta, who will be fighting against Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Rose Goku Black. So it seems that because of the direction that Super Dragon Ball Heroes is going with their Big Bang Mission 10, And the fact that Xenoverse 2 is coming out with DLC featuring Gogeta and Dokkan Battle and Legends, continue to do stuff with the fusions. And the fact that that episode, which was supposed to come out September 12, I believe, courtesy of DBS Chronicles, it's been pushed back another week, closer to the chapter release. I believe it's September 15th. All of this seems to be pointing to the fact that we may see fusion or some hint of it occurring either in the next chapter or the chapter afterwards, or maybe even a little bit further down the road. But the point is, there's definitely a hint, a sense of foreshadowing for the inclusion of Gogeta and the return of fusions. So will this train of thought cross the DBS manga? It could be. In the Broly movie, remember, Gogeta's blue fusion, it did not run out due to the power consumption of blue. It seemingly lasted the full 30 minutes while fighting Broly. And for me, this was a problem because with Vegito Blue in both the anime and the manga, they diffuse due to the overwhelming power of blue not lasting the full hour, not just because they were immortal. There has been widespread theories to explain why this happened to Vegito Blue and not Gogeta Blue. Some use the fact that Vegito Blue wasn't using Blue Perfected, which was a manga-only form, which maximizes the efficiency and power consumption of Super Saiyan Blue while at max power right from the start of a battle. This could seemingly answer that, but we have no clear confirmation of Blue Perfected ever making an appearance in the anime after the Goku Black arc. Even if you argue using the idea that, well, Goku and Vegeta, with enough training and time, they minimize the stamina drawbacks like they did with Super Saiyan, grade 1, 2, 3, leading up to grade 4, but that's what Super Saiyan Blue Perfected is. But with that out of the way, some say that, they just improved the ki consumption of the form, over time, and that's why Gogeta Blue didn't defuse. We do know that Super Saiyan Blue Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan God are the ki is tranquil, so it doesn't, interfere with other techniques, such as with the Kaioken. Personally, I think it's a retcon, but why am I bringing this up? Well, I believe that the God techniques do use a lot of power and ki consumption, and in theory, should deplete the time limit of both fusions, regardless of the retcon. We know that from prior material by Toei and Shueisha and Shonen Jump, that the fusions are now considered equal. They're both equal at being a trump card. They're trying to, equalize both fusions when it was originally in canon that Vegito was a more powerful fusion due to the rival boost, due to the how the combination has occurred. However, in the case that they don't do that, let's consider how a godly fusion would be in the Granolah arc. As I mentioned before, it's difficult to say how Gogeta would use Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. To me, the only sensible way to use this technique would be for different situations. Ultra Instinct has been established to be a form based on having an empty mind and severing the connection between the mind and body. Mushin no Shin. It's a form of Buddhist Taoist martial arts meditation rooted in the concept of emptiness, or sunyata. Mirrors and other characters like Whis have mentioned the true triggers of Ultra Instinct, as I will show. The problem is that, Ultra Ego, while it's based off similar tones and principles, it stems from having a mind only suited and only thinking about destruction. And that's the problem. You can't have two simultaneous mind states of opposite nature at the same time. You can't do that even in real life. So in theory, if Gogeta, if he makes his debut against Granolah, if he's going to use Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego, it needs to be one or the other. It needs to be a situational kind of appearance. If the fusion doesn't deplete due to the enormous amounts of ki used to both transform and to maintain that level of power, Gogeta in this case should switch between them based on who is fighting. Since UI is a Goku-centered technique, it's based around, Goku, since he's one of the characters that uses Ultra Instinct. Gogeta, if he were to use Ultra Instinct, this would be primarily the main technique he would employ if needed to power up. This is like the whole enjoying the battle, having fun with the battle. That's Goku's playful and energetic nature at play, basically. While as if he cannot defeat the opponent he's facing, if the opponent's too evil, doesn't let go of their ways, right? Goku does try to beat into submission his opponents. Well, then they could use Ultra Ego as the punishment factor, where Gogeta would then power up into Ultra Ego, which is a form that grows stronger as the battle progresses, at least from what we've seen so far. It would then be used as punishment to ultimately destroy that which cannot be reasoned or changed, to erase them entirely. A true final trump card. That's Vegeta's nature. That's the nature of destroyers who employ this kind of mindset, so it makes sense. Ultimately, I believe that there is a good chance of this happening in the Granolah arc, either against Granolah, or if Granolah ends up with, say, Ultra Instinct as a grand reveal due to the wish, or if the Heaters and Frieza, with similar kind of logic, get something like that too. But at the end of the day, Dragon Ball is captivated by flashy new toys. Its entire existence kind of stems on the manufacturing and production of new toy lines, and fusions like Gogeta and Vegito sell. That's why you see them in card games. That's why you see them in the Super Dragon Ball Heroes promotional anime, a promotional anime for the real, for the current canon. You see them in Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Legends, Xenoverse 2, Fighter Z, and all these DLCs. You see fusions. And so now it seems like this is the direction that we're headed going forward with the Granolah arc, and what else lies ahead. Favorite characters like the fusions tend to be the highest sellers, and we've seen before, such as the, I think the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th anniversary, we've seen fusions being the anniversary figures. They've made Dokkan anniversary figures to promote the cards that then come out in Dokkan Battle. And we've also seen this with Legends 2nd and 3rd anniversary. So it's pretty likely and evident that Toei and the heads of Shueisha follow the money, and fusions simply sell. Funny thing is, Toyotaru even suggested the idea of fusion in the Goku Black arc. It wasn't something that was in the original Toriyama manuscripts. So Toyotaru, who is the current writer of the Dragon Ball Super manga, obviously has a love of fusions such as Vegito and Gogeta. Also, Toyotaru wanted to include and draw Gogeta for the Dragon Ball Super manga version of the Broly movie, but he couldn't due to time constraints and whatever factors that we don't know of. However, he did end up drawing Gogeta in an extra page in one of the volumes. So it's quite obvious that Toyotaru and the others would like to introduce the fusions in this arc, such as when a character like Granolah, who already has a fighting style suited to fighting against characters like UI, like Granolah's eye functions like a Sharingan. It functions like a natural counter to characters that use a move centered around dodging and evasion. And then Granolah, because he's so overpowered due to the wish, he's able to outlast and overperform Ultra Instinct Vegeta. So it really seems like fusion or some other factor is the upcoming play that we may see in Dragon Ball Super Chapter 76, 77, and onward. We shall see. But like I said, to conclude, this month is filled with Gogeta. Gogeta was trending. You have Xenoverse 2 DLC coming out this month, Super Dragon Ball Heroes Big Bang Mission 10, Blue Evolution Gogeta vs Super Saiyan 3 Rose Goku Black, and the release date being pushed back closer to the chapter release either on the 18th or the 20th. To me, it seems the stars are aligning for the reintroduction of Gogeta by Toyotaru. We shall see. Thanks guys for watching this video, and I'll check you out soon. Bye guys.